Hi, so today I'm going to be talking to you about the plea of autre fois acquit or autre fois convict, which is one of the pleas that a defendant can raise upon arraignment. So, autre fois acquit or convict is basically the plea that is raised where a defendant is claiming that they cannot be tried for the offense for which they have been arraigned because they have been tried before for that offense and were convicted or acquitted. Something some of you would know as double jeopardy. A person um, cannot be tried a second time for an offense for which they've been tried before and convicted or acquitted. Now, if this plea of autre fois is raised at arraignment, there are certain elements that must be established for the plea to succeed. The first element is that the defendant should be able to show that the first trial must have been on a criminal charge. And that simply means that the first trial must have been a criminal trial. Second element is that the trial must have been before a court of competent jurisdiction. So it means that it has to be before a court that has a competent jurisdiction to try the said offense. It cannot be something that maybe was before a panel of inquiry or some other quasi-judicial mechanism. And then the third one is that it must have ended in a conviction or an acquittal and not a mere discharge. So that's very important because you know that, and sometimes a criminal trial may not have ended in a conviction or an acquittal. It may have been a discharge, for instance, in circumstances where you have the Attorney General exercising his power of nolle prosequi in a trial, you know that leads to discharge. So the third element here is that the defendant should be able to show that that previous trial ended in a conviction or an acquittal and not a mere discharge. And then the last element is that he needs to show that the present trial must be for the same offense or for an offense having the same ingredients as the previous offense. So it's important that you're able to show that connection, that the present trial for which you've been arraigned is for the same offense for which you were tried before, or is an offense with the exact same ingredients as the previous offense. So if these four elements are established, then that plea of autre fois would succeed. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed learning that today, and I see you again some other time.